Quartz Fest. We're going down and working our way down to Quartzsite, Arizona. But what I do is I do a stopover down there in Beatty somewhere, or right outside of Death Valley, up there in the dunes. I might stay in the dunes for a couple of days, something. Hopefully it's not too cold. I mean, it looks like it's supposed to get a little bit. Vegas should be getting warmed up a little bit, though. Maybe high of 50. Who knows? Well, just a word of warning. If you're going to be staying at the dunes, the road is all torn up. So we had some major flood damage on that road, Highway 127, coming from Baker to Shoshone. It was shut down, but now you have to take follow a pilot car, and it can get long. Sometimes it could be a little bit of a wait, but basically that road is shut down. No miré televisión ni nada, puro teléfono. Aquí, mira, saqué una estufita ahí de camping también, hice mi trino. Ya tengo ahí
That man's done. Oh, that was weird. KG68Y. I hear that guy call this other guy on there all the time. A lot of times nobody answers. There really isn't a lot of activity on Simplex, but that's one of the regular guys that pops on there. Well, apparently this thing is radio won't do well on AM. I don't know what this RF filter thing is. Anyway, nobody on there, but what I'm trying to do is figure out the radio here. I wanted to see if anybody was on 11 meters to see how far the band is. So we'll go down a little bit more. So it looks like it's open up to 12 meters. 930 to 990. Obviously, nobody talking. Okay. Usually hear somebody on here.
Charlie again? Japan Charlie, 5x7, my name Victor, over.
My tuner's on 10 meters, so it's on 80.
Nice to meet you. November 8, Ontario, Ontario. November 8, Oscar, Second 20, standing by. Which is unit Papa Charlie, U59R. Thank you. November 8, Ontario, Ontario. November 8, Oscar, Second 20, standing by. Second 20, November 8, Oscar. November 8, Ocean. November 8, Ontario, Second 20.
This is Whiskey 5, Fox Bravo, Sierra, Oklahoma.
Second 20, November 8, Ocean. November 8, Ontario, Second 20, standing by.
Whiskey 5, Fox Bravo, Sierra.
Okay, Japan Alpha 1, Papa Radio. Okay, 1 Papa Radio Delta, correct? That's American station, okay? Lazy 8, Oscar, Second 20, standing by. Charlie X5, Charlie Alpha, correct?
principalmente la Yaesu y la Kenworth. De la Exxon no me acuerdo, pero me imagino que sí. Ahí tienen uno de los pines o dos que son diferentes, así es que tienes que, lo que sea para de micrófonos y de 8 pines, ya ves que los 3 radios tienen, las 3 marcas tienen unos radios que son de 8 pines. Entonces, si pides uno tienes que...
We make a set of 7. No, I had
Hey dear Bowser.
but I'll tell you what, that high E
Sounds
string,
like
it kind of broke.
Stop pushing your shit!
Even though I'm not a big string bender, so I think
I don't care.
this must be a recording.
You gotta be kidding me.
Probably the lowest you'd ever want to go would be 8. And like for the Strad,
I just wish I could shut up.
scale length, the 9s are probably the best. And for the Gibson scale length, I'm gonna put 9s on there, but 10s are probably best on the Gibson. Over.
Hey Paul.
Same people, same crap.
Interesting guy.
I just wish I could shut up.
Of course, we could talk about basses and bass strings, and that's a whole nother animal.
You gotta go eat shit right now.
Well, is the D20 Martin authentic good? I have an Tony Orchard left.
I think you're about the only one I heard on 40 meters, so thought I'd just give you a buzz.
Okay, I won't hold it. I appreciate the call. You have a good evening, Sheet. Take care, and we'll look for you again. N7SOC, W7JIF, 73.
And 73 from November 7th, Sierra Outfit Toronto.
W7JIF in Arizona, listening on 40.
Kilo Alpha 5, Mexico, Uniform Golf.
Kilo Alpha 5, once more?
Yeah, Kilo Alpha 5, Mexico, Uniform Golf, San Diego.
Yeah, nice signal. You're 10 over also. I hope the band holds up. My name is Jerry. I'm located near Phoenix. Go ahead.
Okay, Jerry, very good. Now here's 10 Tango India, Mexico in San Diego. You're about plus 20 over here. Nice signal, nice audio. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Tim. I appreciate it. I think about 500 watts here with a Ameritron ALADB amplifier, inverted V antenna, and the radio's an Icon 756 Pro 2.
Sounds like a good package. Very good, very good. My rig here's kind of older. It's a Kenwood TS140S, and my amplifier here is a Heathkit SP200, and I don't know, probably did about 500 watts, I guess, something like that. Seems like I'm having a little bit of a microphone issue here. Like I lost my ALC for some reason. It's not driving out. How copy? Go ahead.
Oh, you're fine here. No problem. Sounding real good. What mic are you using with that 140? Because I've got a 140S, sir.
I'm using the factory mic. Go ahead.
Oh, is that this hand mic?
Yeah, that's correct. The factory hand mic.
Okay, can you stand by? I'll throw mine on and let you hear what it sounds like.
Yeah, sure will. No problem.
Okay, it'll take me a minute or so. Stand by.
Interesting.
K5MBG, holding the frequency. And testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, test, 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 test. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. K5MBG testing.
flashes. I got to go over and tune the antenna tuner. I just want to see if the radio would do any well. It's one thing that I miss about running regular coax and not having a ladder line tuner. What was that?
I hope I'm on frequency, Ron. KWG. I'm sorry, W7JIF. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. You're on frequency. Had to wait for the tubes to warm up a little, huh?
Oh, I tried to figure out where it is. Turn me. I haven't operated this radio in a while. So I had to make sure I got the right controls configured.
Yeah, well, it sounds okay. Sounds good. No problem. They're good little rigs, actually.
So
I gotta get
lighting
another speaker hooked up here. Hold on one.
is off frequency. You can hear it. I do him some more. Tell him you sound great. It doesn't sound good. It's either off frequency or something wrong with it. It's pretty normal for a radio that old to have drifted. So, that radio came out in the early 80s. Unfortunately, that's what happens when things age. Now, the advantage of the old radios that didn't have a digital display, as long as your transmit and your receive were on par with each other, you could just tune to the station and it wouldn't matter. Because
Stand by one.
Standing by. K5MEG.
so he sounded better that time. Anyway, with the old rigs, if anything drifted, it wouldn't matter because you don't have an accurate display. But I believe the 140 and the 120 and the 130 all had a digital display.
Okay, we're back again. You still there, Tim?
Yeah, Jerry's still here. Go ahead.
Okay. Can I just click to the configuration out of the speakers? I was trying to hook up and it didn't seem to work out too well. Hold on just a second. Okay, now we got it hooked up. Anyway, we came out here in 96 from Wisconsin, retired school teacher, Tim.
All right, Jerry, very good. We're in Wisconsin.
Place called Oshkosh, by gosh.
Oh, yeah. You ever go to the air show out there?
Oh, been there many times. We left there in 96, so it's been a while. Yeah, we were out there, we were living in Oshkosh 29 years, so we got to the air show quite a bit.
Oh, I'll bet. I've never been to it. I'd like to, but
I don't know if that'll ever happen. Originally from Superior, Wisconsin. It's been a long time since I've been there.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was about 100 miles from Superior.
So we got over there a few times. Anyway, it's been chilly here. How about over there? It's at 29 in the morning. I think we're 30 this morning. It's supposed to be a little chilly in tomorrow. Right now it's
He's somewhere right there.
45. Go ahead.
I don't know his voice, so
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, that's about what it was this morning here in San Diego.
In town, basically. I'm kind of northeast.
Unfold, and I'll give you more information as I know, but since Gazarella knows the area a little like you do. We'll have something to talk about later. Copy. Happy to have you. Good evening. N6 BTR out. All right, don't put your eye out. NK6R.
I wonder if he had the curling finger, being pointed at him. You know how the girls will curl it up?
Curl it up.
Yeah, to like, come this way, right?
Oh, I don't know.
That's the aggressive, hey, here's my finger, I'm curling it, telling you to get over here, right? When they do that, they're kind of serious.
Yeah, no, I think they're a little more playful in the Gundy Dieter sort of household, where to the point where she walks in with just the tool belt on. She knows, I gotta go.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm surprised you just didn't say, I gotta go, see you guys, bye, click, right? You hear the click.
Yeah. Well, she probably, the reason he got to stick around an extra minute is she probably walked into the room and said, and did the curly finger thing, over here, and then, and then as she walked away, okay, guys, I gotta go. So that's the only reason we had a couple extra words with her.
Yeah, that's probably it, yeah. So, anyway, but yeah, I understand. I remember talking on another radio I had, in California when I was married. And she would, my wife would just call me for dinner. She'd just yell down the hallway. If I didn't hear her, she'd walk in there and she would just get right in front of me, and get in my face, basically.
Yeah, because you're focused on what you're doing.
Exactly, and so you with the headset, on the other hand, I mean, you could probably, she'll just come walking up to you and say, look, right, give you the eye, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if she's feeling kind of funny, she'll flash you.
Oh, yeah. If they're a little feisty, yeah, they'll flash you, yep.
Like my girlfriend, when I was on ham radio here, she would come in and, get all weird and to get my attention. They know that's overpowering. They know that's a win for them every time.
Yeah, Denise just came out and flashed me and said I got 5 minutes.
There you go. That's always good. I mean, no matter what age it is, it still works.
Oh, everything's still working.
You know what I mean? I mean, I don't care. I do kind of miss that last woman. She was okay, but she just got too damn weird.
Well, that's the whole thing. When the fruit goes south, you gotta, recycle it.
Well, you need new fruit, right? You want that fruit to last as long as possible.
Yeah, and some do great, and some, just have a time limit. Yeah. Anyway, she popped out and said that 5 minutes. And so, which is great because I always get a little, warning shot before the heavy artillery comes out.
Well, she's totally cool. She still has it cooking probably, or whatever, something's cooking still a little bit. You got to eat that when it's hot, and so, she knows. Sounds like she really knows how to cook good.
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
That funny little laugh you got. Yeah, right.
I'm just saying, it's like, I told the guys at work, man, I should be twice my size the way my wife cooks, but what I do is, I'll share at work because sometimes I'll get this portion of food for lunch and I'm like, I'm not eating all this, but it's so good. Why waste it? Hey, Chris. And so I work with a guy who's like, 6'5", and he'll eat anything. Oh, and he's 37.
Oh, yeah, I had a roommate guy that was huge like that. He was like 6'8", just a big, huge German guy. And I remember him and, so there were 3 guys renting this huge house in Cupertino, right? So it took a lot of money to rent that. It's like $6,000 a month, right?
Geez, that's a lot.
Yeah, definitely. And I offered, since I had all this yard equipment, and storage, lawnmower, all this stuff, I asked the owner, I said, can we get a discount if we take care of the yard? And he was some Japanese guy, right? And he goes, okay, $500, how's that? And I said, sure, a month? I said, yeah. He goes, okay.
Was his name Ben Ichikawa?
I don't remember.
Oh, because the very first house I rented. A la carretera principal.
Charlie X-ray Bravo, 5-9.
Okay, thanks for the call. Anyone else before we kill this way to EDCW? Where's that? November 1 Whiskey, last call. Something with United again, United.
November X-ray 3, United, 5-9. Very good, thanks again for the call. November 1 Whiskey, last call before we kill that flight.
Alpha Delta switch is between the transceiver and the amplifier, and then I can plug in the 7300, so that'll be a job for tomorrow afternoon.
Okay, yeah, well, I know, man. It's crazy how RF works. You don't make a single change to your station. You wake up one morning and all of a sudden you get RF, and it turns out maybe a wire was moved, or, you know, it's just, you know, all of a sudden one wire crosses over another wire, and, yeah, man, it's a mystery, and it takes a lot of effort sometimes to fix it. But I think you got some good ideas, at least some places to start. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's got forays on everything, because it was fine. It was fine, you know, up until a week or so ago. So just trying to think back, did you make any changes? Did wires come out across additional wires or whatever? And hopefully that'll give you a hint as to what you should look at.
Yeah, actually I did make a change. I put a new router in.
Well, yeah, take a look at that. Is that close to the radio, or is that close to your shack?
It's about 7-8 feet away from the radio, from the equipment. I have an RJ45 running between them, but I've got toroids on that as well.
Yeah, well, I think you can operate your flex without the actual Cat5 plug-in. Try unplugging that and see what happens if it's possible.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. Disconnect it. It could be as the 6400 where you could just, you know, you're not using the computer. I can't do that. The 6600, I disconnect I won't be able to talk to it. I would definitely start off with a what do you call it there, a stock microphone. Let's start there.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'm not going to do that because the stock microphone was just horrible. I could not make it work, and I wound up buying a PR781, and it has been perfect up till about a week ago. And so I don't think it's the microphone. But while you guys go ahead and talk, I am going to, since this is an M version and I have a monitor on it, I'll go ahead and unplug from the computer and just run it directly from the radio. See if that makes a difference. You know, essentially what I'm doing is, instead of looking at the band adapter and having all the controls on my computer, I'll have them on the front of the flex. So go ahead and talk, and I'm going to make that change and come back to you.
Hey, John, good evening. All right, go ahead and make that change, and we'll be listening here, and just go ahead and let us know when you make that change. Hey, John, good evening. How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good. We've got a station out there in Glendale, Arizona that's got RF on its flex all of a sudden. He's not sure why, so we're just trying to figure out if he can get rid of the RF.
Yeah, there's nothing in the shot change. I was looking at these it's a really good time. For the young water. Yeah, man, it was just like an hour.
I'll be carrying on you. Well, okay,
Been looking at nice carry gun. Went up to Rural King, Kendallville today.
Check it out later on or tomorrow. Yeah, weather-wise here this evening, it's very nice outside.